like nothing's always gone my way. So I'm guessing.
Hello. So, I am currently in Uvita, Costa Rica. And I've been here for about a week and a half. I'm going to be here until the end of February. Yeah, I decided to move down to Uvita for a little bit, to just have some time for self-discovery and some time for introspection and to focus on my yoga practice. And this is the first YouTube video I'm making out here, but I feel inclined today to talk about anxiety. For the first part of my trip, I had been focused on a lot of external shit that was getting me down and that I was worried about. And I feel like as humans, it's so easy to get caught up in these patterns of just like not knowing what's what and misinterpretation of our experiences and not really following a go with the flow mentality or everything happens for a reason. So I want to touch on that a little bit because I think I've really had the time to center back into self due to my time alone here. And yeah, I want to discuss it. So that's what this video is going to be about. I apologize if there's a bunch of noises in the background, but I can't control that, so I'm going to try to make the volume as perfect as possible for you guys, and let's get into the content, shall we? So, as I was saying earlier, I feel like as humans we have a huge tendency to get wrapped up in our own bullshit, especially if you're a sensitive human. If you're emotionally sensitive, if you're physically sensitive, if you're any kind of sensitive, it's easy to get wrapped up in your own shit. And it's easier said than done, but it is completely possible to manage our emotions and our feelings and our minds and our thoughts. First of all, I want to get into a kind of basis for what needs to be done in order to have a clear mind. I'm going to try to come up with like 3 tips. I'm just doing this off the cuff, so forgive me. I think that 1, it's important to treat your body well. So that means exercising, staying active, and eating right for your body type. That I'm not big into diet culture. My sister has taught me well on that. She's kind of like a health guru, I've always thought of her as, and I think that restricting our diet is really negative, and so I don't mean completely withdrawing from eating the things that taste good. I mean eat a balanced diet and make sure that you're giving your body the fuel that it needs. Because if you don't give your body the fuel that it needs, you're kind of just closing yourself off from a lot of natural abilities that your body has going for you. I don't think that was well articulated, but if you don't treat your body well, you will undoubtedly have a harder time creating that space in your mind where you can participate in critical thinking for yourself. So that's 1, just take care of your body. 2, I think that meditation personally is a really important tool that not enough of our society uses. And when it comes to meditation, I think personally for me, meditation is as simple as being mindful. It's important to take time out of your day to really pay attention to what's going on around you. Whether that be sitting on the ground and really strategically and intentionally watching the bugs play in the grass, or carving out a chunk of your morning to sit in silence and stillness. to each their own. We all have different lives and circumstances, but I think that practicing mindfulness for a specific period throughout the day, if not your entire day, is very important. So that's step 2. And step 3, don't take shit so seriously. I feel like a lot of people have a tendency to take life really seriously, and I have a quote from one of my favorite movies, Almost Famous, that I kind of use as a mantra, and it goes as follows. Penny Lane says, I always tell the girls, never take it seriously. Because if you never take it seriously, you never get hurt. If you never get hurt, you always have fun. And if you ever get lonely, you just go to the record store and visit your friends. And I think there's a lot of healthy mojo going on in that vignette. Life can be troublesome and it can be overwhelming, and it's really easy to allow yourself to get overwhelmed by it. But at the end of the day, we always have free will. Always. We always have the choice to react to our circumstances in an intentional and thoughtful way. And that is probably the most important thing you can do in order to be able to live the life that you want for yourself, the life that you picture for yourself. I think just developing some healthy habits is crucial to be able to manifest what you want. We truly and honestly do create our realities. And so I think it's important to create that clear space for yourself so that you can manifest exactly what you want. Because I've always said the world is chaotic as hell because it's just a bunch of people's manifestations playing into fruition, and some contradict each other, some collaborate with each other, but we're all manifesting all the time. And unfortunately and fortunately, in energetic terms, we truly manifest every single thing that occurs into our lives. Every single thing. And that's hard to swallow for a lot of people because a lot of people's circumstances seem so unfair. But a lot of it has to do with karmic DNA and ancestral patterns and just a lot of energetic shit that I can't exactly get into right now. But you do have control over your life, over your thoughts, and over your patterns. And I think that's important to focus on and important to take advantage of. That's all I have to say on this subject right now. I hope that this video can bring light or inspiration to even one person. And if that was you, let me know. I am grateful for you taking the time to watch my content. And if you dig it, if you dug it, maybe subscribe. Give me a like.
Tell your friends.
But I'm gonna go. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. I hope that you enjoy yours. Bye.
Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last. Just getting down the cobblestones.
Looking for fun and feeling groovy.